Hey, love bugs. Channel message. There is something that you're doing right now that has you feeling pretty uncomfortable. Um, I don't know if it's just not your norm or it's something that you're trying to become more acquainted with, but there's something that you're doing right now that's got you feeling very uncomfortable, but it's also got you very aligned. And your spirit team wants you to do more of it. For some of you guys, oh my God, my nose is itching. For some of you guys, I'm hitting the nose on the head with this one, okay? So take it as it resonates. But I'm going to tell you something. I don't know if it's resting. I don't know if it's allowing yourself more sleep, okay? I don't know if it's allowing yourself more by way of pleasure, okay? And of course, you define what pleasure looks like for you. For some of you guys, it could have been that, and this is very specific. I don't know why this came up. It could have been that you were, for example, counting calories, but then you stopped. Okay, you started allowing yourself more grace where it came to what you put into your body, what you intake. Okay, for some of you guys, this is just saying no. All right, allowing the people pleasing, allowing the appeasement to be set to the side. But there's something that you are doing right now that in this specific spacing doesn't feel that great to you because you're not accustomed to it, okay? You're energetically ready for this sort of change because you're already walking in it. But in the physical, okay, manifestation of it, it's like you have to catch up, okay? And a lot of times this happens when you're just overall fatigued, okay? Some of you guys are bone fucking tired, all right? I was just having a conversation the other day with my brother, and we were talking about this, and he was like, sis, I think we still need to catch up from years past, as far as rest is concerned, as far as sleep is concerned, because we went through a lot. And I'm like, you know what, bro, you're absolutely right, okay? Because sometimes what you may consider rest, what you may consider relaxation, what you may consider restoration, it's just not enough because your body does keep score, okay? Not just of what has occurred with you physically, but also like mentally and spiritually what you might have pressed down and have yet to allow a proper opportunity to release, okay? And for a lot of you guys, you're purging a lot right now. That card just went flying out. You're purging a lot right now, and this transition, this sort of discomfort, this shift, it's happening really fast. All right. 3:14 on my clock as I say this. We got the death card coming up in the reverse. There's something that you, in this same vein, are afraid to let go of, okay? And it's causing you, in some respects, to feel like you're sick, I'm hearing. Some of you guys could be coming down with colds, okay? You could be even just experiencing symptoms of cold, ascension symptoms, essentially, okay? Scorpio is significant here. You could have Scorpio placements in your chart. If they are, I would encourage you to look and see where they are, all right? Because that could be significant. And yeah, it's causing you almost to be in this depressive state because it's not easy to let go for you, okay? But you need to let go. But you're encouraged to take the time that you need to allow yourself to let go, okay, with grace. Because just as much as you don't want to speed up a new beginning, you don't want to force a new beginning, you also don't want to force an ending, is what I'm hearing. But the thing about change is that it's not going to be comfortable. And you all know in this collective that comfort is simply an illusion anyhow. Sure, we have our casual comforts that sit on the surface and help us to get by when we need them to. But even those things are just supposed to be temporary, right? So you're encouraged, your spirit team. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, guides. They're encouraging you to not hold on so tightly, to not fear letting go. Got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? Someone's feeling like, I know what this is. This energy feels like, it's almost like what I would call a spiritual waiting room. Many of you guys have been in a spiritual waiting room for some time now. You have been appropriately waiting on God's perfect timing, the universe's perfect timing, divine timing. Okay? And it gets boring. It gets boring for you. All right? Because it's not that it's even boring. It's the fact that it's peace-filled, right? And many of you are just coming to understand what peace truly looks like. Like, it's one thing to be like, oh yeah, I want peace over everything. I care about my peace. I'm going to protect my peace at all costs. But when peace envelops you and it finds you, it looks totally different than what you're anticipating. Because you have to remember, what is the opposite of peace? Okay? Chaos. All right? Disruption. Distraction. All these things that were holding you back, okay, from walking into sort of this divine energy, this softer existence, all these things that were holding you back, they're being removed, okay, for you by your spirit team. They have been and are being removed. And that makes you uncomfortable. That makes you bored. And you're actually instructed to take this time to think about what hobbies or what passions you may have that you can explore at this time that are, of course, positive for you. Yeah. We got the Six of Swords. You know that you have to leave. You know that you have to leave this old reality behind because there's nothing there for you. Okay, you're in a very transitory, transitional phase, and it feels uncomfortable. Okay, but I'm here to tell you that by this fall, your spirit team is saying that you are not going to even recognize your past experiences, your past life. All right, your ship has come through. It is sailing away, but you're kind of stuck thinking about what once was, even though it really didn't serve you. The color red could be significant. All right, the color black could be significant. Air signs could be significant. Heavy Gemini energy here. Yeah, we got the Queen of Ducks. Ducks could be significant as well as geese. I'm seeing a lot of water here, you guys. There's something about the water that could be significant. Okay, water signs also. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces could be placements in your chart. All right. Are you allowing yourself healing and love? Is a question that you need to be asking yourself. Someone's allergies could be bothering them. Could have sinus issues right now. All right. There's something about you wanting to go outside, but you're not really feeling well enough to do so. Listen, you're resisting change right now, okay? It's causing you to self-sabotage, to doubt. And you really don't need to do that. You don't need to entertain this notion of codependency right now, of falling back on what you've always done while you're in this spiritual waiting room. I'm hearing very clearly that you are going to be supported. You are going to be provided for. Okay, that is very specific. Someone needs to know that you are not going to be doing this alone. You may have done this alone for a very long time, but that is not going to be your path moving forward. That's not going to be your path moving forward. Nope. You got a lot of major arcana at the bottom of this deck. You're about to step into a new reality, and you're going to have to face the fact that it's not going to look the same as what you have already seen. I love you guys. Keep your heads up. Mwah.